Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning into the Wasting Time playthrough. I'm your host, Tom, and we are playing Spider-Man. It is June 23rd, 2021. It is a lovely Wednesday evening here in New York. Mr. Goat 123, you are number one, Mr. Goat. You should just change it from Mr. Goat 123 to just Mr. Goat 1. Why? Because you're number one, Mr. Goat. Time for your weekly dose of Wasting Time Spider-Man. Oh yeah, you got it. I've been good, Mr. Goat. Thank you so much for joining. My week has been, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. My kids keeping me busy. Man, I was telling my wife, because, we put him to bed and everything, and, he had his whole bedtime routine and everything, and I'm like, man, I just feel like I worked out, but I actually didn't break a sweat or anything, or I just feel so tired, like I worked out, but I'm actually in no better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you worked out, but you didn't actually work out. All right, let me start the game up so that it'll lower the volume a little bit. We are here, game 2. I think we're like kind of almost done with the game. This is going to be so wild because I'm going to be basically finishing up with the game in like the next week or so. I am actually, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I actually tested out the mic because I was listening to some of my playback and my mic was crackling a lot. So I think I fixed it. I was going to buy a new headset because I was going to treat myself for Father's Day. I was going to be like, I'll get a new headset. I'll get a new headset. But then I was like, maybe there's nothing wrong with mine. And I think the connection was just loose. So I tried fixing it and I think I got it. So, but if you or anybody that's listening or watching hear anything, like any kind of crackling and stuff, just let me know and I will try to adjust it again. All right. Let me see where we left off. Okay, so Mr. Goat, you are the first one, obviously. I like how it was Mozak was number one for a few times, and then 404 was number one for a few times, and now you just totally dominated. Domination. What is this? I thought the mic sounded fine, but I'll let you know if oh, very good. Chris Supreme Pizza number 2.0. Thank you so much for joining, Chris. Chris, I was thinking about you today. I was gonna be like, when's Chris gonna put out another Fallout 4 vid? I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. I like the first one that you put out, so I'm waiting for numero dos. You know what I'm saying, Chris? So, okay. Let Mr. Goat pick our outfit for today. Again, Mr. Goat, you get to choose our outfit since you were the first one on the stream. Any number between 1 and 45 will do, just random or whatever. I think, or we could just leave it from whatever we had on last time, which was the vintage comic book Spider-Man suit. Whatever you would like to do, just let me know. I can even scroll through if you'd like. So anyway, what is it? Since I picked 22, I'll be random again and do 21. All right, we'll do 21. Here we go. Boom! This is the Spider-Man 2099 white suit. Now, I'm pretty sure that these outfits have, in one form or another, showed up in like comics or variations of comics. I'm guessing because I'm like, for example, I believe this suit was in the Marvel, the one with Iron Man. No, it wasn't this one. I think it was this one, or was it this one? One of them was in the movies, right? So I'm sure this has been in some kind of alternate, like, movie or so. All right, so here we go. I actually like this one. This is kind of cool. It reminds me sort of like some futuristic Sable outfit. I would imagine that those little fin things that stick out of his forearm can be a bit cumbersome, but they're probably deadly too, because Spider-Man can be deadly. All right, very good. So we got that. We have our quad damage on because we want to be just a tank. I don't think I use this efficiently though. I'm gonna have to step up my game here. We got first aid, scavenger, and then web striker. You know what? I'm gonna change this up a little bit. I'm gonna keep first aid because I like first aid. It gives you more health when you're healing. I'm gonna give myself kinetic power cells, which basically increases the rate of focus, and I also want to. I'll do this one, which is increased damage when your health is above 100. Now my health is like 205 or 207 or something like that. So we should be good as long as we're above half health. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and let's see. We'll go to our missions. What's our mission? So we're gonna be doing. Oh, we're gonna be fighting Scorpion. All right. So let me see what's going on here. So Chris Supreme Pizza, you joined. Good. Chris goes. I'm sorry. I've been having a hard time. Some family stuff been going on. Haven't had time. But Tommy, since you are a supportive person, I realize as soon as possible. Oh yeah, no problem, Chris. I'm sorry to hear about your family problems. I hope everything works out. You know, family first, Chris. Family first. You know, if you got problems at home, you gotta sort that out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just letting you know. I watch your video. I try to watch everybody's videos, right? But you know, it's really hard because you know I don't have that much time. But you know, you put out a vid. I'm looking for the next episode. You know, it's all good. It's all good in the hood, as they say, right? All right. So let's go and get down to business. As far as me. What's been going on in my life? Nothing much. Father's Day was good. My in-laws were in town, and you know we didn't really do much. We went to the museum. We went to a children's museum. My kid got to basically run around and go up to other kids. I don't know what's up with him. You know, maybe I made him too friendly or something, but he like runs up to like other kids and even other parents too. And you know, he's just kind of like, "What's up? I'm here." We even took him to the beach, and he just like ran up to like kids who are older than him, by the way. My kid is like only like 21 months, 22 months, and he'll just like go up to like kids that are like 4 years old or 6 years old, and he'll just be like, "What's up?" And they're just like looking at him like, "Who's this like random, who's this rando kid that just came up to me?" So, all right, let me Mr. Goat also says, "I hope stuff gets better for you, Chris." Thanks, old man. You got it, young fella. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot that people are shooting at me in this part of in this part of the game. There are all these like enemies that are shooting at me. I'm gonna have to avoid. I really hate that, man. They got all these snipers that are trying to like take me out and stuff. So other than that, I've been good. Let's see. I haven't started my job hunt yet. I gotta look for a new job. Obviously, I've been out of work for a little bit, but it all worked out kind of good because I really wanted to spend time with my son, and I really did get to really hang out with him. Because most times, and for those of you who don't have children or don't have children yet, dads are kind of like the visitor, and the moms are really the parent, right? Because your kid sees your mom. Like, who doesn't see their mom all the time? You know what I mean? Unless if by unfortunate chance you don't have a mom. But I'm just saying, like, for those with moms, right? Like, you are always going to see them, and your dad's always like at work or like not around or something. And they're usually treated like as a visitor. But in my case, I was very lucky to be able to spend some time with my kid. So he knows me as dad. It's so nice. He's a rascal though. Like, you tell him not to open up the cabinet, like he opens it up, plays with the cleaners. I was trying to like fix his tricycle, and I used like some WD-40, and the kid goes straight for it. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, get away from there. Mr. Goat goes, I'm actually not that old. Yeah, Chris, Mr. Goat's not actually that old. I should go to the beach sometime. I envy you. Well, the beach is... I really don't go to the beach a lot, actually. I only do it for the kid. But, you're in Florida, man. You should, you've probably got even swamps you can go to, right? No, I'm just kidding. By the way, speaking of which, I remember the name of that show. It was Swamp People. I love that show. I don't know if it's still on, but I loved it. It was great. They would, like, fish for alligators. I don't know. I was kind of into that show. I know it seems kind of corny and very, like, hillbilly-ish. I mean, like, who watches this show about fishing for alligators? Anyway, so here's Scorpion. We're going to be fighting him. He's basically just going to poison us, and we're going to be, like, hallucinating, and we just need to find an antidote. He's pretty sinister. This dude is. Now, I don't know too much about Scorpion. Again, I don't really know too much about Spider-Man. I just know that he got his powers, and I know who his aunt and uncle are, and blah blah blah, the basics, right? But I don't know enemies like Scorpion or Vulture. I only know like Green Goblin and Doctor Octopus, probably the big famous ones. What's going on? Mr. Go goes, Daytona Beach is like 40. Oh my God, that's so close. That's awesome. But Daytona, I feel like it's very like college-y, no? Well, I mean, I guess that who's gonna mind college? Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Oh my god, what am I doing? I died. This is the first time I ever died. I don't know why. I just couldn't find a tree to I couldn't find a tree to web onto. Let me What's going on here? Oh, Mozak, thank you so much for joining. I massacred Jacobstown today. Also, hi everyone. Oh, well that's nice. What made you want to massacre Jacobstown, Mozak? I mean, you know, what do you call it? My two favorite characters are there. Why am I having a hard time like hooking onto trees for some reason? Anyway, there's Lily, right? Lily, the Nightkin grandma lady, and then what's the guy? What's the super mutant's name? Marcus. Isn't his name Marcus? Right? He's like, "Hey, Lone Wanderer, what you doing here?" And then you're just like, "Hey, I didn't know super mutants can talk like normal, right?" Because you know in Fallout 1 and 2, you actually can have super mutants that talk normally, but you know. Fallout 3 made them really dumb. Uh, so anyway, Mr. Go goes, "Hello, Mozak. Good to hear. Mutants are a nuisance." Ooh, so we don't have any mutant fans here. All right, let me figure this thing out. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, this is easy. I can do this. Come on. So, yeah, Jacobstown. You know, what I like about Jacobstown is that you have the snow. I love those regions. Right there, am I like I'm not going crazy, right? I'm pretty sure there was like snow in Jacobstown. Or am I imagining? Maybe I am imagining. For some reason I'm imagining like there was snow at Jacobstown, but I could be hallucinating. Now, whenever the weather gets cooler, like it was the last 2 days here in New York, I swear it feels like fall, and I'm getting that Skyrim itch. I'm like, oh god, it's like fall time, and that's gonna make me want to like play Skyrim. Um, yeah, what's going on here? Mr. Go says, "I asked some of my family members, by the way, Tom, and yes, cops will pull you over here if you drive too slowly, just to check if you're." Oh, I see. That's wild. You know, that never happens here in New York. Actually, that's not necessarily true. Uh, I'm pretty sure they probably do. I just never seen it. What they definitely do go after is like people who drive fast. You know, the cops here in New York, what they'll do, at least the ones on like you know, the big freeways here by me, between the suburbs and the city, they'll you know, they'll drive by you, they'll drive behind you in like unmarked cars or something, and they'll like tailgate you and stuff and sort of egg you on and make you like speed. And then once you go over like the speed limit, you know, they'll bust you. I know it seems kind of shady, right? But yeah, and it's like, you know, sometimes you're these like really aggressive drivers, and there's never a cop around, man. All right, so what's going on? Mutants in Fallout 3 are indeed stupider because they're basically a different breed. Yeah, they're like the made up ones or something, right? They came up with some reasoning why they're dumber. Yes, the mountains they are snowy. Okay, good. My memory is not going away. I'm not having a senior moment, in other words. Okay, so this part of the game is actually, there's a lot of like you know, conversation and dialogue. Basically, Dr. Octopus is, you know, you're going to be like hallucinating, and you know, he's basically going to make you feel like crap, like, "Peter, I trusted you, why'd you do this to me?" You know, I hope I don't fall off the path, because sometimes that happens. Yeah. Anyway, so speaking of the path in Fallout 3, you know how like when you have these kind of hallucinations and when you're sort of like in a dream world, what I really liked in Fallout 3 was that mission, I forget the name of it. What was the one where it's like you go into when you're in the hollow thing and you're in a town and it's all black and white. Why am I forgetting the name of the mission? I forgot. Yeah, I know you guys will remember. I obviously can't remember because I'm streaming, and it's like I don't even remember my name sometimes. But yeah, I like that one. That was actually, I think there was a review. They voted that one like one of the best, you know, best like scenes or something in the game. Tranquility Lane. That's right. Thank you so much, Mr. Go. Tranquility Lane. Yeah, that one was fun. I like that one a lot. What's going on here? Mozak goes, "American super mutants." Well, aren't they all American super mutants? I don't know. Maybe I'm not wrong. You know, I never played Fallout 1 and 2. I've only watched people play it on YouTube, and actually, I only watched Fallout 1. I didn't watch Fallout 2. You know, it seems pretty cool. You know, it's like one of those, what do you call it, games. You know, I'm a big Wasteland fan, so I mean, that's how old I am, right? Like, I played Wasteland back in the day. Now, Wasteland, you fellas, that is actually what inspired Fallout, you know, games like Fallout. Wasteland is a classic. I love, like, the whole, back in the day, you roll your character, um, you roll for your character's skill points and stuff. Oh man, I'd be there rolling for days. Like, get me a 20. I need 20s across the board, please. All right, let me get out of here before. Okay, see, so right now Spider-Man is hallucinating, and I need to get to my lab so that I can make an antitoxin. And during the way, I'm gonna have like these hallucinations of these big scorpion tails. Whoa, hello. Coming at me. So sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat. Let's see what else is going on. Oh boy, here we go. I don't know if I've ever been hit by one of those scorpion tail ones. I've definitely fallen in the water a couple of times. You know, it's funny. I don't actually like die when I'm fighting, but I die in these like stupid like side quests where like, you know, if you're like MJ and you gotta like infiltrate the mafia. You know, or if I'm like Spider-Man and I just have to like swing over like the poison pool. You know what I'm saying? Like I never die like during battle, really. What's going on here? Mosaic goes, explains the stupidity. Ooh. Oh, you're trying to make British superiority jokes, Mosaic. Ah ha ha ha. Not a joke, just facts. Ooh. All right. I'm in the mood for an iced tea for some reason. I don't know why.
You're too late.
So here we go. Otto's gonna make Spider-Man feel like crap. He's gonna be like, "You're the one who made me, you know, blah blah blah. I trusted you. Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? Why, Spider-Man? Spider-Man, he's so naive, and I like him because he's such an innocent dude. But he's such a nice guy, and sometimes like it's frustrating because I'm gonna die. See, I missed my yeah. Oh my God, this is so silly. Like these parts of these kind of games are kind of get on my nerves sometimes. Mosaic goes, you can't drink ice. Oh yeah? Yes, you can. You can just swallow it and where was I? I've been totally thrown for a loop now. Oh my God! What the heck, Spider-Man? Oh my God. You're gonna probably see me like die a few more times. I'm really sorry. It's just frustrating. Let me take my time and actually like web onto the wall. See, now was that so hard, Spider-Man? My goodness. All right. Come on. We are oh my goodness. Okay, I almost died again. See, that would have been bad. Come on, Spider-Man, move. How come you can't run, I mean, you know, speed crawl with him? Alright. What does this remind me of? Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Like in Batman, when Batman, I forget, I think it was Arkham City? When he was in like chasing after the Joker, and he was like in Joker's Funhouse and stuff. Every one of these kind of games, you gotta have like one of those like, I got drugged, they drugged me, and I'm hallucinating. Look at this, it's so funny. All right, here we go. Atropine. Now I think this is where we sort of fight Scorpion a little bit. So what's going on here? Spider-Man on drugs. Can't jump, evidently. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just miss my, I'm telling you, I may push down on the R2 trigger, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't register or something like that. It's kind of annoying sometimes. I don't know. It doesn't happen when I'm fighting. Oh, that's not true, actually. Sometimes that happens a lot. Actually, you know what also happens a lot when I'm fighting in Spider-Man? One of the things that's kind of annoying is that you'll have an intended target that you want to like web up or something, or shoot a gadget at, but it'll come on, Spider-Man, let's go. What's going on here? Move. You gotta hustle, mister. And oh, see, how did I? This is so annoying. And you'll have like an intended target, and you'll shoot like a gadget and stuff, and it'll go to a different target. So I feel like I have that kind of problem with Spider-Man. Now, when I used to play Batman, like Arkham City or Arkham Asylum, in those games, I believe, right, Batman, when you are faced in a certain direction, there will be like an icon or something over the targeted enemy, so you will sort of have a better idea of who you're targeting, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let me just get out of here. This is, again, not my more favorite parts of the game. All right, hang on. How did I do this last time? That was very easy. I'm just gonna... Oh my goodness. I remember at one time there were like 9 or 10 different like tails or something. I was like, what the hell's going on here? All right. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Ah! All right, here we go. My goodness. Oh my gosh. That was like by far the hardest time I ever had with that particular scene in Spider-Man. And it's probably because I'm streaming. What did I miss? Do you think you'll fight Dr. Oct by the end of the stream today? You know what? I don't think I will. I don't think I will. But if I don't, it will probably be in the beginning of next week's stream. So, you know what I'll do? Because I don't, I know some of you guys don't really stick around, or can't really stick around too long. What I'll do is let me try to squeeze in a couple of boss fights right now, and then I'll just kind of goof around. So then, for those of you who don't want to like hang around, you can just, after I do a couple of the boss fights, then you can drop off and then hop back on next week when I drop off next week, and I can fight Dr. Octopus. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Another hallucination.
All right.
At least he had an imaginary glass jaw.
Don't I have to fight like a couple of these guys? Oh, no, I guess not. Hang on. What am I doing here? I'm pretty sure that I have like a little bit of a fight scene. Yeah, here we go. I have to fight like 6 of them. I'm hallucinating. So, all right, let me get my quad damage going on here.
Bring it on. One down.
All right. Where are these guys? 1, 2 down. Now I just gotta get 4 more. Where are these guys? Here we go. Three down. See, these are that. It's not that hard. It's just kind of meant more for the 1, 2, 5 down, and last guy. Oh, wait. Did I miscount? 6 to 7? Are there 7 of them? I thought there were 6 of them. I don't know. Who cares? He's going down anyway. It's not like this is that hard a fight. All right. Should I mess with him a little? Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Okay, that's good. Mosaic goes, opens the door casually. Oh, Victor, Sul do Brazil. Thank you so much for joining, Victor. Victor. I like how you spelled the O with a 0, Victor. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so there we go. We just defeated Scorpion in a very blah battle, and we got rid of a lot of dialogue. And this is actually a part of the game where you get the undies Spider-Man outfit. Here we go. We're back to our normal outfit. Okay, very good. So let's get out of here and we can do some butt kicking again. Let me see where we are as far as a mission. I'm pretty sure that we have to fight like Rhino and Scorpion again. Did we get Vulture? I think we got Vulture and Electro last week, so that's all set. So maybe we might do the Rhino and Scorpion fight, and then maybe the Mr. Negative fight today, and then from there. Do you want me to go nude, Mr. Goat, or anybody else? Should I go nude since that's what we did? I'll do it. I'll go nude. Yeah. So. Let's do that. Now, where are we in the mission? Let's go see. oh, should I fight Tombstone? So those are two questions I have. Should I fight Tombstone and should I go nude? Nude. So here's Tombstone. Oh no, that's not Tombstone. No, that's not Tombstone. That's not Tombstone. Where's Tombstone? Oh, here we go. This is Tombstone. Um, I don't know, Victor. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm guessing that you are speaking Portuguese, my friend. I don't know what you're saying. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for contributing. Mr. Go goes, nah, stay clothed. Well, have decency. You're right. I should. Where is no decency, right? So what about Tombstone? Should I fight Tombstone? Since I have nothing else to do right now. There was a problem with the server. What happened? What? My live chat is dead. What's going on here? Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Let's see. Do you speak English, Victor? Yes, Victor. Do you speak English? Where is oh, my chat went away and now it's back. You should fight a Rhino if you can. Oh, okay, Mr. Goat. You You got it. I will fight Rhino if I can. Right now I don't have that mission unlocked. So, you know what I'll do? I will head towards Tombstone, and if the Rhino fight opens up, I will fight Rhino. Otherwise, I will just go straight to Tombstone and fight him, right? So let me do that. Mr. Go says I can hear you. Very good. Okay, so at least you can hear me. My chat is back, I noticed, because I was able to bring it back, so very good. Look at all the stuff that I have to do. If I really wanted to kill time, I can just, do all this stuff, but the irony is I have the wasting time playthrough, yet I am actually not wasting time. I'm such a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Because here's the reality. I mean, just like, I did all this and I don't want to do it again. So there you go. All right, let's go. 404, is that you? Are you posing as Victor? All right, so let's go here and let's go to Tombstone and see if we can fight Tombstone. If we cannot, then Vic speaking alien. I love it. You know what? I was always waiting for the aliens to reveal themselves. I was thinking, when are the aliens going to just show up and be like, hey, don't listen to your government and don't listen to all the lies. We are real. We're here. Come and hang out with us. We've got free food and drinks. That's what I'm hoping for. And actually, speaking of Victor and Brazil and aliens, I once watched a documentary on an alien experience in oh my God, Varginha, right? Victor, correct me here. If you're really from Brazil, you know what I'm talking about, right? There was an incident, UFO alien incident in Varginha, yeah, and basically there was a giant crash, and people thought they didn't know. Some people said it was like a weather balloon, or some people said it was a meteor. Basically, this happened like back in like 1989 or something, and there was a crash in the town, right in the middle of town. This thing just plowed into like a couple of apartment buildings and totally like took them out. And then oh my God, I almost got hit by that thing. And then soon like reports came out that the fire trucks went to stop the fire, and then they tried to stop the fire, and then like there was a body that was recovered and they took it to the hospital, but then the fireman who carried the body, the alien body, or they said, died actually because he had like got poisoned or something, because some people were saying like they believed that the alien had like, you know what I mean? Like they're from an alien world, so they maybe had something that was toxic on their body or something, and he touched the toxins, so that's what killed him. And some people in the hospital said that they thought it was a midget that went to the hospital, and other people were like, no, that thing wasn't human, but it was definitely smaller. And then these girls said that they saw like a creature when they were on their way to school, and they thought it was a homeless man, but then they like looked at them and they got freaked out. So this all happened in Varginha. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this is crazy stuff. You know, Victor, come on, we really need you to help us out here with the stories from Brazil. You gotta let us know if this is real or not. You know, we're looking to you to give us the answers, Victor. Mr. Goat says aliens have. Oh no, wait, I'll say also Mr. Negative exclusive to this game because I've never seen him in any other medium besides this game. Interesting. Mr. Goat says aliens have potato salad. They're great. Oh, I love potato salad. I really do. I really love potato salad. Now, I don't want to get shot at here. Okay. Let me go to let me fight Tombstone because you know, that's what I got to do. I've never heard of that case before. But, so, Mr. Goat, you are well studied in the art of extraterrestrial experiences here on planet Earth, I see. All right, what am I doing? I don't want to get shot at. I'm also trying to figure out what else I can do here. Hang on a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. So here we are at the Pale Horse, Rider. This is where Tombstone shop is. Look at all this garbage. Okay, now for somebody who has lived in New York City, this is accurate. This is very accurate. And I don't know how anybody can get out of the house. Now, what is not accurate are the garbage bags in front of the door. Now, there's always a lot of garbage around and stuff like that, but there's never garbage in front of the door because why? You'll never be able to go in and out of the door because that's not, you know. What's going on here? So Mozak goes probably fake. Mozak does not believe in extraterrestrial experiences here on the planet Earth. Mr. Ghost says probably radiation or something. I don't know. I don't think Vic is here anymore. Oh, Vic got scared because we started talking about aliens. Maybe he was like, oh, they're on to me. Or maybe Victor is the alien and has spent all this time learning how to get on the internet and, you know, watching videos and all that kind of stuff. So maybe he's like, whoa, these guys know who I am. I'm out of here. Maybe that's what happened. I love potato salad too. I was thinking about it for 4th of July. I love it. What else is good? Potato salad. Oh, I'm thinking of like macaroni salad, coleslaw. Now I'm thinking about steak. And all right, let me see. Hang on. All right. You know, it's really bad when I start talking about food because, oh my goodness, look at this. I got to go here. Okay. All right. So do I want to fight Tombstone or do I want to fast travel to Feast? You know what? Let me just fight Tombstone real quick. I mean, it should be pretty quick. I'm sorry, Mr. Goat. I don't mean to waste time, but this is the wasting time playthrough. So let me fight Tombstone. It should be a pretty quick battle, I think. Mr. Go says Brazilians equal space aliens. Is that true? Well, aren't like Brazilian models pretty hot? Like wasn't there like famous Brazilian models or supermodels or something? I don't remember anymore. I mean, you're never gonna find that anymore because isn't like Victoria's Secret, didn't they get rid of like all their supermodels or something? I have no idea what's going on in the world anymore. I just, that's why I'm playing a lot of video games. So here's Tombstone. Tombstone is basically very strong and has like impenetrable skin. And that's basically it. I mean, isn't he just kind of like Luke Cage in a way, right? Except he's just a bad guy, right? Oh my goodness, hello. Why you gotta be like that? All right. All right. Let me web him up. Oh, hello. Ta-da! I just can't web him up. All right. So maybe this is going to take a little bit longer than I expected. All right. It's not that bad though. Come on. I mean, it's just one bad guy. I mean, as long as they're not like ganging up on each other, it should be all right, right? I mean, Spider-Man's. Oh, come on, dude. What's going on here? Oh, come on. What are you doing, Spider-Man? You're throwing at the wrong people. What's going on here? Oh my God, they're like people riding bicycles. Right here. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Oh, hello. Oh, not him. Oh, come on, not him. Yes, him. Ah, not him. Him. Yes. All right. See what I mean? Sometimes like you oh, not him. Him. Yes. This is basically what my Spider-Man fighting experiences becomes like. Not him. Oh. Ow. All right. Okay.
Hey, you wouldn't want to take a break, would you?
No.
Someone's been skipping cardio.
All right. So there's that. I probably should do my quad damage, right? Yeah, I think I should. All right. Let me do that. All right. Here we go. That wasn't that hard, right? Was it? Am I? Oh, okay. What's going on here? I mean, it's your playthrough. I don't remember this guy being albino. Yeah, I don't even know this. I don't even know Tombstone outside of this game. So that's basically it. Insert PAL. Okay, here we go. Okay, so basically, Spider-Man, I don't know if you guys remember, but when he fought Tombstone's guys the last time, he found the drug that Tombstone was using to make his men like him, right? The drug that actually made him the way he was. He just got like overdosed on it. So what I did was I made a counter drug. So I made a counter drug for it. So now I was able to inject him with it. So now,
Time to end this.
all right. Let me see. I don't know how many more hits I have to. I probably have to get him a couple more times. I mean, I don't think this fight is super hard, but I mean, you definitely don't want to get hit because I mean that'll just like,
Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing
you
good.
know,
Soon as suit pays, I'm in.
oh. It's basically like one of those boss fights where it's like it's not too hard, but if you get hit, you'll you'll really get hurt a lot. Actually, I didn't know I was down that much in my energy. Hang on, wait.
Very different people.
I'm looking for something to throw at him. There we go. All right. Almost done, guys. I promise. Ooh, ooh. All right, I think this might be it. There we go. All right. Outriders is trash, Mozak says. Outriders? Outriders is the name of his gang or something like that. Mr. Go goes, he bleeds. Yeah, he bleeds because I gave him that it's a serum, anti-serum, right? Basically. So Tombstone's story is that when he was a kid or something, there was one of those like accidents where they were carrying this kind of radioactive chemical or something like that, and it spilled on him. Sort of like Daredevil. Remember how like Daredevil something happened like that with him? There's always some like radioactive barrel. I mean, for all that's how like the Mutant Ninja Turtles became the way they are. And so anyway, it made him the way he is. So what Spider-Man had done was, because he found out what chemical that was, he made an anti-serum or anti-agent, and I guess it was in a mist or gas form or whatever, and he made him take a whiff of that, and it makes him a little bit vulnerable, not completely vulnerable. It doesn't like undo who makes it so you can hurt him. So there we go. Mozak goes, a horrible game. Outriders, is it a horrible game? I didn't even know it was a game. Mr. Go says, I've never heard of. Yeah, me neither. That's because you're old. Wait, what does that mean? If we're old, that means we would have heard from it, right? I mean, if you're young, then you wouldn't. Is it a new game? I mean, come on. I know Minecraft, and Minecraft's new. I know Fortnite, and Fortnite is new. I'm not like, I think your logic is backwards, Mozak. Maybe because you're British. I'm just kidding. I actually like British people. All right, let me go downtown. I'm actually not heading downtown. I'm heading west. Now we're going downtown. Here we go. We're gonna go to the feast, and we're gonna be doing a. Okay, so we're gonna be fighting Rhino soon, Mr. Goat. What we're gonna be doing is a small quest. we're going to be doing a small quest where we get to find out from what's his name, Miles, where Rhino is hiding out, and then Spider-Man goes there. So that is what is going to happen. So maybe I will do that. I'll just do the Rhino fight for today, and then that will be my quote-unquote big fight. And then maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because it's 9:21 already, so I don't want to have boss fights all the way through till 10 because everybody's gonna be like, I'm tired, Tom. I wanna go to school. I'm really shocked that Mozak is on. I mean, really, it's like 3 in the morning. I don't know what the heck. Yeah. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't know what time. When I was in school, what time did I get up? My goodness, it was like 6 o'clock. Because like the bus came at like 6:30 or something like that. Because I had like zero period or something, right? Remember? You guys ever had zero period? When for just I don't know why I had zero period. Sometimes it would be like some of my friends would have like gym at zero period. I'm like, why? It's because you have classes and you have to take gym, right? Because like, your high school or whatever is not gonna let you pass unless you take gym. And they're going to be like, oh, we can't fit it in your regular schedule because there's no more spots, so we're going to have you take gym 0 period. So it's like you get up in the morning and you go to school, shower and all that, or maybe some of you don't shower in the morning. Whatever, you go to school and you got to sweat because you go to gym. But then again, gym in high school was easy. We got to play things like badminton. And I think during the summer, near the summer, like spring or whatever, people were like begging to like do the pool because they were just like, oh, we had like an indoor pool at our high school, so they're just like, oh, let's do swimming. Can we do swimming? So the coach actually let us do that. So that was actually fun because we got to basically have a pool party every day during gym. So there's that. Mozak goes, cry about it. Cry about it. Mr. Go goes, Minecraft ain't new. That's over 10 years old. Actually, you're right. But I mean, like, something that kids know. I'm just going to think that Mozak is a kid. He probably isn't. I don't know. Mozak, I mean, like, seriously, are you, like, how old are you? What's going on? Surprised you knew given your old age. Yes, I know, right? Because I'm so ancient. When I was your age and I was going to school with the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs. All right. Where I overshot my target. I never had 0 period. Good for you, Mr. Goat. You're lucky, man. 0 period sucks. What is 0 period? Oh my gosh. Mozak is 16, I think. Well, Mozak, and I mean, okay, do you go to high school or not? Or if you don't go to high school, you remember high school, right? Or you know of high school, right? So like in high school, how like for school, or especially high school and above, how you have periods, like first period, second period. First period starts like at what, 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Second period is like what, 9:15 or something, or like 9:30. You have like 8 periods in the day because you have like each class is like an hour or 45 minutes or something. Well, what I'm saying is that for some times, like when you have electives in your high school that you have to take, like art or gym or even science and stuff like that, they couldn't fit from 1 through 8th period. They would make a 0 period, and that starts at like 7:30 in the morning. Oh, who wants to go to school at by 7:30 in the morning? Not me, man. Oh, 7:30 sucks. I mean, although when I was going to work, I mean, if I got up at 7:30, that was considered late because I got to hustle. I'm out in like the burbs, and it takes me like 2 hours to get door to door to when you're going into the city to work, and man, it sucks. Like you got to get out the door, and then you got to find a parking spot because everybody, when you get older, you got to deal with these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? It's really Mozak goes, man up. Man up, he says. Man up. Man up about 0 period? Mr. says the boy who has yet to reach manhood. Yes. Oh, that's funny. So, 0 period. Anyway, but one thing about school is that I remember in high school, for some reason, like school ended like at 2:30 or something like that. It was really weird. I was like, this is kind of early to be ending, right? Like they start early and end early. I guess the sooner, as they say, as the woman says in Skyrim, and this is a good trivia question for anybody who is watching the stream or on the stream right now. This is a Skyrim quiz question for you. Which character, and this character might not have a name, may or may not have a name. If you can just tell me what town she's in, that would be good enough. Which character goes, sooner begun, sooner done? And I will give you a clue. It is a woman. Okay, sooner begun, sooner done. I'm pretty sure that was a quote, right? That's a good one. I mean, if you really play the game, then you'll know. Maybe. I don't know. I think she says, my motto is sooner begun, sooner done. Something like that. Anyway, shut your old goat up. Okay. That was my impersonation of Mozak. Actually, with Mozak, it'd probably sound like, shut your old goat. I can't do an accent right now. I'm sorry. I'm usually not that bad. I can do a pretty okay one. What am I doing right now? All right, here we go. All right, let's do this and let's get out of here. I don't want to spend too much time doing these. I want to do these things. Well, here's a good trivia question for you. Which is Tom? That would be me. Which is Tom's favorite British rock band? Huh? I'll give you guys and gals that question. This is a trivia question which you'll probably never know the answer to unless you are really good at guessing. What is my favorite British rock band? Okay, that is a good question. And mind you, I'm kind of old, but not really. But I am. But I'm not. All right. What's going on here? I don't remember that quote. Hang on. Let me go into camera mode. I don't care. I probably massacred the town she was in. That's probably true, Mozak, since you massacre every town, right? Mr. Goat says, I don't remember that quote, and I have like 3,000 hours through the past few versions of Skyrim. Mozak goes, that's sad. Well, some would say that that's just the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you really haven't played Skyrim unless you've clocked in, like, at least 3,000 hours, right? Let's be real. Come on, man. I don't even remember how many hours of Fallout 4 I put in, and I put in a lot, let me tell you. You know what? I'm probably going to do that. I will check it out. I will see how many hours of Fallout 4. I know we're talking about Skyrim, but I want to see how many hours of Fallout 4 I put in my latest game. Although I gotta probably load the game again. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. And you guys have been around when I was playing the Skyrim. Why did I do that one? I should have done this one. I'll do this one. Oh God. Is he gonna turn around? Yee. Obviously, Miles has sneak 100 plus bonuses, right? Mr. Go goes, no clue, Tom. The combat ruined Skyrim. Yes, I would have to say the same thing. I actually do not like the combat in Skyrim. Let's look at Miles's scared face here. Did you know Miles is 5'8" and weighs 130 pounds? I find that to be quite ridiculous, okay? Now, I'm almost 5'10", 5'9". I'm like 5'9", 5'10", and I'm like, what, 50 pounds heavier than Miles? Now, I admit I'm a bit more overweight than Miles since I have a daddy figure. But, that being the case, Miles is a young man who is, he's got to weigh more than 130. For 5'8", if you're 5'8", you're going to be weighing like, what, 150 at least? So I don't know why they think he's like 130. That's like skinny mini. All right. Okay, so what I'll do, Mr. Goat, since you don't know the quote and others probably don't, what I'll do is I'll actually load up Skyrim and I will find that lady and I'll post that video so you guys can see who that is. Mozak goes, yeah, I've read that one. Mr. Ghost says, I thought it was fine. You know what I like about combat? I like combat to be a little more like gritty and more, for example, like I like Gears of War combat. Gears of War was awesome. Batman combat is also cool too. Now I know that's not really like Fallout or Skyrim style, but let's face it, those games are more RPG. They're not really combat centric and stuff. But I prefer a little more, up close and personal, I guess. I don't know. How would you describe it, Mozak? How would you describe your preference for combat so that we can explain it to Mr. Goat? It is a 2011 game after all. Yes, it is true. Oblivion's combat was better. Really? I thought they were the same thing, really. Oblivion felt way more hack and slash to me. Yeah, I don't know. I just, what kind of combat? Oh boy, what is this? Oh, here we go. That's right. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Now, Miles is a huge Spider-Man fan. He is a huge Spider-Man fan, and when he first meets Spider-Man, he was ranting and raving about how he saw Spider-Man fight Rhino on the Brooklyn Bridge and all this kind of stuff, right? So when he sees Rhino right now, he goes, "That's a very large man." So I think that's kind of unusual for him to say, like wouldn't he say like, "Oh my God, that's Rhino"? Like, because he knows who Rhino is. Like, why would he say that's a huge man? Now I'm probably just nitpicking, but again, it's little things like that I always like pick up, and I'm just like, wait, why did he say that? So all right, so here we go. Basically, Miles has got to run for his life. He went to go get antibiotics from this place. Now, I don't know what he thinks he's going to do with only 2 bottles of antibiotics, because I'll tell you right now that if you're trying to take care of a homeless shelter and you need antibiotics, those 2 bottles are going to go, you're going to go through those 2 bottles in like 15 minutes. I guarantee you. Like, and it was like the really, oh, hello. It's like the very basic level 1 antibiotics, right? It was like amoxicillin or something. So I'm like, I don't know. He just got like 2 pill bottles worth. I'm like, that ain't gonna do nothing, man. That's like, here, I got like a pack of Tylenol for everybody who's got headaches and stuff. You'll thank me later. Oh my God, what's going on here? Do I climb up here? Yes, get out of here, Miles. Run like your life depends on it. Jeez. Okay, so alrighty, there's, oh my God, I'm gonna die. What I do like about some certain scenes like this is that, isn't there a thing around here? They made it sound like a super mutant. Or they made it sound like a Russian super mutant, Human! Alright, let's go. Come on, dude. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. So Rhino sounds like a Russian super mutant, and 2 bottles of amoxicillin. What else was I talking about? My goodness. Here we go. We'll go here. We're just basically... Oh, so what I was going to say was, I like games when they give you a situation or scenario, where, I thought this was very silly. Like, why would Rhino just peek his head in, stick his hand around, and not, like, look around? Like, come on. For real, Rhino? Are you that dumb? Where am I going? Oh, my... Okay. Alright. So, what I was gonna say was, let me go here, I'm gonna hide here. Basically, I'm making noise and sound for Rhino that he will get pissed off and... Okay, let's get out of here. I'm done. Let me get out of here. Okay. Oh, so what I was gonna say was, I like those games where you're put in a situation where you're really like disadvantaged and you just gotta like sneak out of there, and basically you don't have anything. And that brings me back to Fallout New Vegas, where I remember, Mr. Goat, you were saying how you liked in Dead Money in the beginning, right? Like where you don't have anything. I like that part too. See, I like that. I like when they kind of drop you off and you got nothing on you, and stuff like that. Anyway, so what's going on here? Yeah, Miles isn't the sharpest. He doesn't even realize Peter is Spider-Man. Yeah. Rhino is an albino super mutant, And I thought this was another silly scene too. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna avoid. It's like, no, I'm gonna stand up to these guys. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but it's just like done in a very corny way. I'm like, hey, leave him alone.
Big mistake, kid.
See, the guy on the left, he's got the haircut of a raider. Well, now he's on the right. Oh, do they both have haircuts of a raider? Well, I would say the guy on the right is not really a raider haircut, but the guy that mohawk is totally raider. He belongs in Fallout 3, man. He belongs in Fallout 3. All right, it's just so silly because these are like totally like convicts are not like this, and it's like, you know. I don't know. Anyway, so Mosaic goes, I don't like Miles. Oh, okay. They're both Raider style. Yeah, I think the guy with the mohawk is a bit more Raider style. One thing about Miles is I don't like how he was introduced into the comic. I mean, I can understand. And another thing is like, I mean, they had to kill Spider-Man and they made Miles Spider-Man 2 or something. I don't like that. Like, why did they have to do that? Why couldn't they just, if they were going to make a new character, why didn't they just make a new character? Why do they have to replace Spider-Man? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, why you got to do that? And then, like, they had them where they were both around and they called them Spider-Men. And I'm like, this is corny. You know what I mean? Like, what if Wolverine were to die and then there was another Wolverine? They made it Wolverine 2. Like, you know what I mean? No, there's only one Wolverine, you know? All right, so yeah, I wish the game was just Peter. No MJ, no Miles. Well, you know what? Maybe no playing MJ. I don't mind looking at MJ. I actually do like MJ. Sometimes in the beginning she was just kind of annoying to me, but I have to admit she kind of grew on me. And she is kind of sweet. So, although I really, really like how they had the whole like Black Cat and MJ, you know what I mean? Like, Black Cat shows up and then, and MJ's like, oh, so sounds like you guys are, whatever. I can't even talk. I like Yuri. Yuri's nice. Yuri's kind of a refreshing change. I think Yuri's one of those characters that I don't think you'll really see too much in like video games, right? I think this is probably the first kind of Spider-Man you'll see Yuri, I think, in. I don't know. I've never played the other Spider-Man, so I can't talk. I'm basically talking out of my mouth. My butt. I'm sorry. All right. We're going to go and fight Rhino. Are you guys excited? I know I am. Can't you just hear the excitement in my voice? All right. We're going to make it to the... hang on. I got to go across town. Hang on. I'm going north, right? You know what? Here's a UN building, everybody. The UN building looks like this, but not exactly like this. What we're going to do is, I will show you what I'm going to do. I used to live around here, actually. I used to live, like, right here, sort of. I looked to see if my apartment was there in the game, but it's not. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go cross town first, and then we're just going to shoot up straight on the west side, and then we're going to go and fight Rhino, okay? So we're going to do that. Let's do it. Okay, in the meantime, let's read the chats. What's going on here? I missed some stuff. You mean that girl? What girl? Oh wait, MJ? I like MJ. And Black Cat. Felicia. Wolverine 2 Electric Boogaloo. Is that a real character? I don't know if you're... because I don't really know too much about that. But if there is a Wolverine 2... that's just ridiculous. I know there's like a baby Wolverine that's the girl, right? Isn't there? You know what I mean? They tried to clone the Wolverine and they made like this little girl who's like the Wolverine. They call her like X9 or X2 or something like that. Isn't something like that? I mean, no playing as MJ or Miles. Yes, yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Goat. No playing as MJ or Miles. Mozak goes. Unhappy face. I'm not sure what Mozak is unhappy about, but okay. Mr. Go says, yeah, these fights are basically filler for the main Doc Ock fight. Yes, it is. But it is fun to beat up superheroes that are bad guy superheroes. Alright, we're going to go up Broadway. See, this is Broadway. I'm pretty sure, right? Am I lost? I wasn't looking at the map, so I have no idea. I'm pretty sure this is... wait, where am I? Yeah, it's Broadway. Well, it looks like it splits. Actually, I'm sorry. Is it still Broadway? I don't know, actually. I only know Broadway when it's at Midtown. See, I'm familiar with this as Broadway, right? And then I'm pretty sure it still continues up. probably till you get to the west side. Now I don't know if you guys and gals know this. I'm pretty sure this is a true fact, but Broadway, you know, you ever notice like how Broadway goes like kind of like diagonally across Manhattan? It doesn't really follow the consistent like streets and avenues that you see like the up and down, right? If you notice, Broadway goes across. That is because Broadway is actually an old Native American trail that they just turned into a road. How's that for a fun fact, right? Now, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna look like a big dum-dum. The dum-dums! You know what I miss in Fallout New Vegas? I miss Black Mountain Radio with Rhonda and Tabitha. I really miss that show a lot. Ooh, super mutants. Hey Rhonda, you look good. You look good. I really miss that show a lot. And what was I saying about oh, Dum Dums? That's right, because because Tabitha was calling the second generation super mutants Dum Dums. The Dum Dums. So there you have it. Second generation super mutants. Big, strong, dumb. More after these messages. All right, let's go and do this. We're gonna do this boss battle, and hopefully no one will snipe us. You know, I should have been trying to raise my limit break, but I guess not. What's going on here? Mosaic goes X23. Ah, okay. Mosaic is always unhappy. Maybe it's because it's always raining in England. Isn't that always the case? Is it right? Does the rain make you down, Mosaic? Mr. Gogo says this is just a New Vegas stream in disguise as Spider-Man. Yeah. You know, I miss the music in New Vegas. I really enjoy. You know, you listen to Mr. Oh, hang on. I gotta pause this for a second. Like, what's that? New Vegas Radio? Was it called New Vegas Radio? Where they had oh my God, why was it Tom Jones? Wasn't Tom Jones doing the DJing for New Vegas? I believe it was his voice. It was actually him. He was like, "Hello, Vegas. You ever meet a famous?" Oh my God, I can't even remember the quotes. Oh my God, I used to do all the shows, right? It's like, have you ever been in love with a famous person? That's all right. I have those feelings too, or something like that. Oh my goodness, I miss those. And then all the songs. Oh man, it makes me want to play Vegas. The only thing is, I actually only have Fallout New Vegas on my PC. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I actually play games on the PC. All right, here we go. Hello. Ooh. Hello, Russian super mutant. Come here. Oh, hello. Why couldn't I get the thing?
What's the end for these particular meetings?
What the heck? Yes! Ah! Run away! Alright. Where is he? You know, oh my God, this reminds me of the Berserker fight. Oh man, did you guys ever play Gears of War? I love Gears of War. Gears of War was like one of my favorite games. One of my favorite games was Gears of War, and I loved the Berserker fight. Yeah, let us wrap this up indeed. Woo! Hang on, let me pause this for a second while I look like I'm evading a giant... What is it? It looks like a yellow manatee. A manatee that is made out of a bag of urine, right? That's what that basically looks like. Okay, what's going on here? Mr. Gotez, so back to Skyrim combat. What would you do to improve it? Well, that's a good question. Am I in photo mode? Oh no, this is an animation. So what would I do to improve Skyrim combat? I think basically what Skyrim combat might be missing is like duck and cover functionality. I think duck and cover would make it a bit more like gritty and raw. Is raw the right word? No, maybe. I feel like Skyrim and Bethesda combat in general is very basic, right? It's very basic. So what I would do for Bethesda combat is to try to make it more like you know, gritty. Is that the word? No. What word am I thinking about? My God, I can't even think. You know me, guys and gals. When I'm streaming, I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on here. You know, first of all, I'm fighting two. I'm fighting two guys at the same time here, and I'm trying to have a good conversation. Oh. Here we go. Boom, boom, and boom. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Oh my goodness. What? All right. I think I beat him up. Did I get rid of him? Ooh! Wow, that hurt. I'm not doing that again. No way, Jose. Ah, get out of here, Spider-Man. I'm like stuck behind a freight car. Alright, so anyway, where is this guy? Oh my god. He's gonna hurt. Okay. Yeah, this reminds me of the Berserker fight in Gears of War. I loved fighting the Berserker. Oh my god, that was the first time I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. It was so... come on. Come this way. Come hither. Oh my god, don't tell me I pulled down the wrong thing. Where is he? Here we go. Okay, I think I'm pretty much... I think this might be it. Yes! I got them both. Yes! Alright. So, Mr. Goku, it's more intense. Yeah, I guess it would be more intense. You know, it just feels more, like, natural and more, you know, like you're really, really there. You know, like, when you have, like, you know, and I think also what makes... Skyrim and, you know, Bethesda game combat, I think what makes it seem less realistic to me is that it's basically the movement. It's the way the character moves. You know, sometimes when you have a game where, like for example, Dark Souls, right? Dark Souls is a great game, and you know how like you can sort of like lock on to character, and it basically you can just kind of circle them, and you basically know who your target is, and I don't know, there's something a little bit more like it feels like you're like really fighting as opposed to just kind of like you're just moving northwest, east, south on your controller, and that's the best I can do to describe it right now. Mozak goes, I've never played Gears, and neither has Mr. Goat. Oh my god, you gents have to play. You have to play Gears of War. Gears of War 1 is a classic. You can even play it on the PC, I believe. It is one of the first games I've ever played on Xbox when I used to have Xbox, my Xbox 360, and it is still to this day, you know, alongside like you know, Red Dead Redemption, you know, one of my favorite games. Red Dead Redemption is really probably my top favorite game. Gears of War. I also liked what do you call it? Oh my gosh, why can't I? Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, whatever those games, right? And but Gears of War is definitely a very, very awesome game. I like the story. I like the action. The level of difficulty was also good. It really made you feel like you're just there in combat. It was one of the first games that had that kind of duck and cover shooting, like the way they did it, right? And then they also had active reloading, which I really like that. What that basically is you know how you have your gun and you can reload, but they make it so that if you tap the button and then you tap it at the right time, you actually reload faster as opposed to you know, just regular reloading time. So there was a lot of things that were innovative with Gears of War. Okay, let me see. What am I doing here? I am... What is this? Backpack? No. Step into my parlor. Oh, wait. What? Step into my parlor. Isn't this like a two-part mission or something? I'm gonna do this one. It is 9:50, so this will probably be my last mission for the evening because I feel like this might be a little bit of a big mission, but we'll see. Mr. Gokos, he was quoting me, Tom. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see. I was just going by. That's funny. Oh man, he called you a clown, Mr. Goat. He called you a clown. Wow, this is a very sassy 16-year-old. Um, sassy. All right, so let's go here. Oh,
Okay, MJ.
we're doing an MJ
Blocks away.
mission. Okay, so
Let me
this
know
is
if you get into trouble.
perfect. This is perfect because it's the end of the night, and you guys, I know, don't care for MJ missions. So I'm going to be getting this one out of the way now so that next week we will have some nice boss battles, probably fighting Mr. Negative and maybe even, I would say, probably even fighting Dr. Octopus and
Thanks,
probably
Pete.
ending the
Wish me
game
luck.
next week. So
Okay.
here, this is just going to be a
One of these
filler,
penthouses on
and
the top
we get to
floor
talk about
with
Skyrim
elevators
or
unlocked.
New Vegas or whatever you guys want to do.
Get into the security room to unlock it.
So yeah. So like yeah, for example, so the way MJ moves, right? Like I don't really care for the mission at all, but the way MJ moves, it's to me, it seems more like realistic
There's the security room.
rather
The
than
guard will see me
you
if I
know
go
if
in.
you're playing a Bethesda
Everything's
game.
quiet.
Bethesda's very just like this I don't know how to describe it. I'm just so bad at describing it. If I had like a maybe if I had a whiteboard. Okay, she's gonna be
Definitely
talking to
stay
some
away
people.
from those
What's going on here?
sections. They cause
Mosaic goes.
storms.
Actually, it's 2:50. What's at 2 minutes and 50 seconds? Why aren't you asleep, Mosaic? Oh, it's 2:50 in the morning. Wow, why aren't you asleep, Mosaic? Because I love watching Tom beat people up. Oh, that's the sweetest thing anybody has ever said, Mosaic. Oh, thank you, Mosaic. If I can give you a hug, I would, but I can't because I don't know how to give hugs in in a manly way, of course. Hang on, let's see. What I'm gonna look for a hug
The mayor and his
emoticon
friends are
while
exempt. Security
while
biggest donors back upstairs
um,
right away.
did she say biggest stoners?
All one
Let's see. I will look for an animal food. I'll look for an animal. All right, we'll give you. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is my equivalent of a hug to you, Mozak. Oh, a handshake. That's good. That's very manly. I'm sending across emoticons of animals, and you're just giving me a handshake. What's going on here? So you would have way better animation and movement that felt far more realistic in combat. Yeah, I guess that would be it, right? What I like about the strong. How about this? Let's talk about the good and the bad of. We could talk about the good and the bad of Spider-Man also, because I have a lot of comments actually. I should probably make review videos, right? So for like Bethesda games like in Skyrim, I really like crafting. That is definitely I love the role-playing aspect. I love all the quests. I love how big the world is. There's so many things I really like about Skyrim. But again, there's also room for improvement. And one of the room for improvement to me would be not so much a graphics because I feel like mods kind of take care of the graphics. It's really the motion and movement, the controls of the character of the people and stuff like that. It would make combat and or just movement feel more. I'm trying to think of the best word. I don't want to say realistic. I mean, realistic is true, but
Good boy.
organic. I think organic. I think that's what I'm.
Save it all for his workman's comp.
Organic. It'll make the movement feel more GMO. Do you see what I mean? Or non-GMO. I'm sorry. It's more non-GMO. Um, Mozak, Kill of the Dark Side gives me two. What is that? It looks like uh, uh, two salamanders bonking beaks together. So realistic and organic animation.
By setting off a fire alarm.
Movement. movement and control, character control, movement. Yes, I think that would be it. Are you taking notes and are you going to make a mod, Mr. Goat? Because I would totally. Oh, elbow taps. Those are elbow taps. I'm thinking. Oh, very. See, this shows you where my mind is at when I'm thinking it's like two iguanas bonking beaks together, and then you're telling me they're two elbow taps. Well, I don't know. To me, I didn't know what I was looking at. I was like, are those beaks or what is that? And then like the armpit area, those look like eyeballs to me for like little creatures. Okay, I think I'm done here, so let me get out of here. So again, Skyrim and Fallout 4 and just Bethesda games in general, there are a lot of good things about it and other things, room for improvement. Now in Spider-Man, I was actually thinking about this today. I feel like Spider-Man, I like the story. The story is very good. I mean, like, that, yeah. I mean, some people might like be like, oh, they should have done. Yeah, it's true. There are little things here and there that could have been improved, but overall, like, the depth of the story and the characters and the voice acting, I really like it. It was very good. But of course, there's no, I felt like there's no character, you're really just playing as Spider-Man. You're not playing as you, right? Like, so when you're playing something like Skyrim, you're making a character that is really you, but in Spider-Man, you're not playing like a you character. So when you just do all the quests, all the main objectives, at the end, you're going to feel like, well, I don't know, that's it. Like, you just feel empty. You know what I'm saying? So, can you have a game that has an amazing story and yet feels very personal? To be honest, I don't think you can, because I think that, for example, if you take like a Bethesda game, there's so many things that can happen. Like, you can want to play as a bad character, you can play as a good character, and it's just so hard to code in all those things. So that's why I think it's really difficult to have it. So when you have like a game that's very story driven like this, I think it's going to be more linear, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to a game where you're very, like, you could do whatever you want to do. That it will be more, it'll be non-linear, but the story won't be like as fleshed out, or no, not fleshed out. It won't be, oh my goodness, what's the word I'm thinking of? Specific to your character, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're writing a make your own adventure book, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to take into account all the different combinations. There's so many. Because all the missions you go on, you can choose to do something different, and that's gonna like change the outcome. That's why I never liked what's going on? What's so funny? I look away, I'm playing the game, and I'm talking about like what makes a good game. I look back at the chat and I just see, with what? Your horrendous, unkempt British teeth. What? I'm like, what the? I'm here talking about game mechanics and don't ever change, you guys. All right, let me. All right, what's going on here? I just need to
This mask is incredible.
all right, this is cool. So basically MJ finds a secret wall here, and obviously there's a lab behind there, as you can see by the blueprints that we discovered before. So we know that, but we can't open it because we need the code to do this. But we don't have the code right now. We have to go and look inside Harry's room and stuff like that. So here's where you punch in the code, blah blah blah. So we got to go get the key. We got to get the thing. So we're gonna do that. What did I miss though? If I can make a mod, I would. LOL. Although I'm not very good with computers. You're not, Mr. Goat. This whole time I thought you're like you make a lot of mods, and so I don't know. Maybe I just the impression I got. I'll poke those eyes out. What? Oh. This is hilarious. Okay, so anyway, this is very unlike a New York apartment, a New York City apartment, unless you are extremely rich. I mean, and even like, just extreme. First of all, this guy's got his own tower, right? I mean, nobody has an apartment like this. Is
This room
insane. I
smells
mean, he's got
good.
his own like winery in here. This
Rich
is
people.
amazing. Um,
Wonder if all this
would I want
wine
an
is from
apartment like
Norman's
this?
new
Probably not.
Airbnb.
It's a little too much to take care of. What's going on
Norman
here?
said his
I
mom
gotta
used to
find
cook
this
all the
key.
time. I'd be surprised
I've
if
got
Norman has ever
to
even touched the
find the
stove.
key card to. Oh, here it is, I think.
Hey,
All
Dad.
right. Harry left a message. Basically, Harry told told MJ and Peter, because they're all friends, right? Harry told MJ and Peter that he's going to go away on a trip to Europe. That's what he said. But in reality, Harry has a degenerative disease that is a hereditary that he got from his mother, and his dad, Norman, is that's why he's got a lab in his house. He's trying to come up with a cure for it. Now, the cure itself is actually GR27, right? Or whatever they call Devil's Breath. That's actually what
Wow.
the virus
Haven't
was
heard
released. See,
Harry's voice in
it
so
was meant
long.
to be a cure,
He sounds
but
so
what happened was in its
tired.
current state, it is actually
that
a very
journal stuff
destructive.
here.
It's like COVID
Gotta
basically.
check it out.
So he has Harry in like some kind of suspended some place where he's just kind of keeping him safe until he can work on the formula to get. You know what? I don't think I've ever looked at this before. Interesting.
Look at all this. Norman
Interesting.
certainly likes to remind guests of his status.
All right, let's go
Wonder what's in
and
though.
let's
Wonder what
go
was
and
there.
get da da da
Harry's
da.
room. But it's locked.
Oh, I gotta get the
Wonder
key.
where Norman keeps the key.
Where do I get the key from? I don't need. Oh, well, I'll listen to this one because I think this one gives one of the clues. I was wondering where Harry went. Yeah, so Harry is basically out of commission. I mean, to give it away, sorry for the spoilers for those of you who did not want to hear spoilers, but Harry is in suspended animation right now, and until his dad can work on the cure. So, will they do a Spider-Man 2? I think they will. They'll probably, I don't know, I'm guess that they maybe make Harry the Green Goblin or something. Is that what it is in real life? I don't know, because I know Spider-Man the movie, right? Norman Osborn was the first Green Goblin, and then he fought Peter Parker, Spider-Man, whatever, and he died. And then I think Harry took over the Green Goblin outfit, right? Isn't that what
Norman
happened?
sent
Something
Harry
like that.
away.
Um, that's kind of I thought it was kind of weird. Anyway, so all right, let me get out of here. I'm gonna I gotta find the key. I have to find the key to Harry's room. Here's some letters. Da da da. This is in. The reason why I rotate some of the things is sometimes things exist on the back
Did
of
Harry
things.
ever get tested?
So let's go here. Oh, here we go. Whoa, here we go. Here's a picture of
Norman and Otto.
Norman
Wow.
and Otto. See,
look
they
like
were
they used to
friends
be so
in
close.
college. They worked together in the lab, and then they started their own business. Actually, Norman, Norman and Otto, they created Oscorp together, and then Otto got kicked out by Norman, and that's why Otto is very bitter against Norman Osborn. So the two O's, get it? O's, Corp, get it? Oscorp. Now I don't know how accurate that is with the original Spider-Man from the comics, but that's what it is here in the story.
Harry's mom, Emily.
Here is a
We
picture
used
of
to make fun
Harry's
for calling
mom.
her the prettiest
I don't know
girl in
why,
town,
but she looks
but
like
it might have been right.
slightly like a young Elizabeth Shue, I think, maybe.
course.
Some of you don't know who Elizabeth Shue is. I do because I am, up there in age. She's an actress who did things like Adventures in Babysitting, fun movie when I was a young lad. All right, let's get in here. This is Harry's room. We got the key.
What?
I was Mr. Go something like that. Old, as Mozak says. Old. Old. All right, so here we go. What are these? What am I looking at? Oh, look at this. He's got a. Do you think we can run Skyrim on this computer right here? Is it just me, or does his desktop look a little dated to you guys? To me, it seems a little dated, right? I mean, this looks more like a workstation. This doesn't look like a home PC. Come on, Harry, step up your PC game, man. Like, really, jeez. All right, come on, let's
Tell us you were sick.
come on. You know what's so funny? I say come on a lot, that my kid goes come on, but he doesn't go come on. He goes come on. Oh my my God. So literally, like, this is literally why kids just pick
Harry's
up from their
journal.
parents. Like, he's
His
like,
last entry is marked
and
July
you know what else I
18.
say a lot? I go, "Oh
That must have
man."
occurred to
So
that
so whenever he'll do something, he'll be like, "Oh man, come on." He did that to my wife once. She was trying to get him like something like water or something like that, and I guess she was taking a little too long, so he was like, "Come on."
You are staying here. The Antikythera is ready.
Pipe
I'm
down, you
going to
young
see her life
whippersnapper,
conduct.
You will be
or
completely
or
vulnerable without
as an
I
old
seem
person
to be
would say,
completely
"Pipe down,
vulnerable
you
with
young
you.
whippersnapper."
I'm going alone.
Mozak says,
End of
"A what?
discussion.
A whippersnapper." That is a never
Keep
mind.
things
It's just
on
slang for
standby.
young fella.
I'm getting some air.
What do you guys think about Silver Sable? Do you think she's an attractive woman? I think she's just
Norman's
okay.
cure is ready.
Oh,
He's headed to the lab it's at now.
what?
Can you follow?
I'm gonna just gonna try to like zip through this. Should I try to knock out everybody here? I guess I could try, but
Stay ready.
I don't know if it's
I've
worth
almost
it.
got the location.
Let me try to see if I can make these guys unconscious. Boom. I take him out. Oh, got another guy here. I'm gonna distract him with a lure. Huh? Who's there? I'm gonna knock all these guys unconscious, and then what's the funny thing is that when they come back to life later, when I come back to life later, they are gonna be they're not gonna be like, hey, why is Billy unconscious? You know what I mean? Like they're just gonna walk by. I don't know. Mr. Goat says, oh no, Mozak says, no, she's annoying. Well, I do have to agree about that. That she's definitely annoying. Mr. Goat says Black Cat is better than MJ and Silver Sable. I would say MJ and Silver Sable put together. What do you guys think about that? Oh boy, I got caught. Oh no, just kill her. Um, most women, most women in this game are 4 out of 10. Well, most, as in, not excluding the black cat, right? All right. I can never get that part right. All right, I'm just gonna hang on. I can never do this part of the. I was just so terrible. Why am I so terrible? Because why? I'll tell you why. I don't like playing this part of the game. It's just blah to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna knock him out, and then I'm gonna throw.
Control, we're compromised. The hell was that?
The heck? Oh my God! I was like literally right there. How could he not see me? How could he not see me? Well, MJ just has very high sneak. So tell me, you guys, when you guys play Fallout, do you guys prefer sneaky characters, or do you like just, straight up warmongering? Are you more of like a sniper rifle kind of character, or do you just like to go in there with I would want to say minigun, but miniguns, to be quite honest with you, blow in all the Fallout series because they don't do as much damage as you want them to, I feel like. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think miniguns do the fair amount of damage that they're supposed to do, or do you think miniguns are very underpowered in Fallout? I think they're underpowered because like especially like in Fallout New Vegas, right? They made you have like damage resistance and stuff. With the damage resistance on some of the armor, it really makes it feel like you can't even do any damage on with a minigun, right? I'm gonna read this in a second. Hang on. All right, let me do this thing. Okay.
Norman wins the fancy
What's going on here? I play everything. Just depends on the build. Mozak says, no, I hate stealth. And see, Mozak, you're very like, brute force kind of. Just go right into it. Don't waste time, right? Just go right into.
Sable troop. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. GR27.
Yes, so we found it.
Codename for Devil's Breath.
I think miniguns needed a faster rate of fire. Underpowered in FO4 and 76 in my opinion. Yeah, I would have to say they're also underpowered in Fallout New Vegas because what happens is you know how Fallout New Vegas has damage resistance? When you have like the higher set of armor, your damage resistance is high enough that the minigun, because all right, the strength of the minigun is that it fires a lot, right? So that's good, right? It fires a lot, but the thing is, each bullet only does like what, 3 to 6 damage or something like that. So when you have like armor that has very high damage resistance, you won't be able to do as much. You know, you won't be able to pierce through the. You know what I mean? I don't think you can do armor piercing 5mm rounds, if I'm not mistaken. Here you're watching the video. Basically, you find out that Mr. Negative is a creation of Oscorp Labs, because what happened is it looks like Martin Lee had some disease or something, and they were trying to test GR27 on him, and it turned him into Mr. Negative. And as a result, he kind of shot out this negative energy, and it ended up killing his parents. That's why Mr. Negative has basically a bone to pick with Norman Osborn. He feels he's responsible for turning him into a monster and killing his parents. I mean, in that case, I can't blame the guy. You know, obviously, if you were injected with something that turns you into some kind of crazy monster and you killed your parents as a result, I mean, you know, what's up with that? You know what's so funny in this scene? Okay, so check it out, right? So MJ is in this room. She's downloading the file. She made a noise, so Silver Sable's like, who's there? So she'll go inside and she'll see like all the stuff broken. She sees like obviously somebody had accessed the terminal, but she's just kind of like, look behind the table, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? I would say it's very sloppy work for Silver Sable. Silver Sable, I mean. You know, and that little spider that you see on MJ, that is the one that is, you know, responsible for giving Miles his power. Now, why the spider doesn't bite MJ, I don't know. Maybe the spider likes MJ. I mean, I like MJ. Would I bite MJ? Sure, I would bite her. I would bite the hell out of her. Alright, just ignore me. Sometimes in my stream, I just talk trash, right? And if my wife heard me, she'd probably be like, what are you saying? Who are you? I'm just going through this like a pro. No, I'm actually not. Oh my God, I'm gonna run past this guy. No, don't see me. No, don't see me. Yes, I totally ran past the guy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. How did I run past that guy? How is he so dumb that he just didn't see me run past? And it's like MJ's got like this really bright red hair, and it's like he doesn't even notice it. Alright, here we go. I like this cutscene. This is really cool. I really like this part a lot. This animation that's coming up. Because Spider-Man's like nearby. And yeah. I think MJ is very cute. So anyway, what happened here? Mr. Goat says, it's the same energy as shooting a Skyrim bandit with an arrow, then saying it was the wind. Oh yeah, it was it's like, you know, what was that? And then it goes right into, you know, like you shoot a guy, and then like, whoop, here we go. I thought this was exciting. He jumps down, gets caught by Spider-Man, and he's like,
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
I don't know. I like this scene a lot. To me, it's nice. Anyway, so as I was saying, wow, it's 10:14. In Skyrim, yeah, it's like totally like you'll shoot a guy and then it'll be like, you know, danger or something, right? Now, I mean, it's been so long that because I don't play Skyrim, as you know, with the UI, right? Like all those indicators, so I almost forgot what it says. But it says danger, right? Because I get rid of those things. You know, sometimes when you play without that, it's really much more fun because you don't know when they stop looking for you. It's kind of crazy, and it's actually very exhilarating because you're like, oh my God, are they still looking for me? I don't know. And there's been so many times I've come close to death, and you have no idea, and it's just so funny. What would be cool is if I would be able to do it in a way so that I could play and not see the UI, but everybody watching my stream and the video would be able to know how much health and all the other things that are going on. I think that would be pretty wild because you guys would be like at home like watching me like, oh my god, Tom, heal, heal, and I'd just be like in the game going, oh, do 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 do. What does this button do? Hey, it's a super mutant. So anyway, Mozak goes, well, I didn't like it. We didn't like what? Underpowered miniguns in Fallout. Okay, so here we go. We are here. We finished step into my parlor. We got 5,000 experience points, which is great. I am going to see where the next, in the heart of the matter, go to Oscorp's hidden lab. Wait, what?
Convince them to give up this crusade for revenge.
Where is? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go near. I'm gonna go near where Oscorp is, and but I'm not gonna actually do it. Okay, I'm gonna go near it, and then I'm gonna save the game. So then we can continue there from next up. So we're kind of close, actually. Oh wait, yeah, we are kind of close. I'm going to this next mission is basically fighting Dr. Lee. I'm not Dr. Lee. What am I talking about? Wait, where's Dr. Lee from? Dr. Lee. Oh, Dr. Lee is from Fallout. My God. I'm talking about Martin Lee. Oh my God, is Martin Lee related to Dr. Lee from Fallout? Oh my God. I'm just kidding. They have nothing to do with each other. It's just a common last name for Chinese people. So we're going to go to the location, but we're not going to actually do the mission. And we are going to save the... we're going to save the... Alright, I'll do a crime. Alright, I'll do one crime since I'm here. Why not? Hey everybody, what you guys doing? Alright, time to kick some butt. I've missed this. You know, sometimes you just want to beat up people. And you don't really get a chance to because, you know, like, I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm just using my finishers on everybody. It's kind of fun. Alright, here we go. I'm almost done with this battle, I think. Right, what was I saying? Am I supposed to fight the Sable guys too? I think I have to. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, what? Okay. We can't? Alright, I think this is basically it.
Don't you guys watch horror movies? Don't think of it as going back to jail.
Alright, that was it. Oh. Wait, somebody's shooting at me? Oh, yeah, more guys to beat up. Yes! Yes! I love it. Let's beat up more guys. Woo! Okay. Alright, good. Now I'm done here. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna go and save the game. And I hope I'm not missing any dialogue. I don't think I am. Come on, Spider-Man. Let's huff it. Let's huff it. Oh my God! Speaking of huffing it, the horse animation in Skyrim is terrible. Let me tell you, when I played Skyrim, I was like, oh, it's kind of cute, a horse. And then I was like, oh my God, I played Red Dead Redemption, and I'm like, oh my God, Red Dead Redemption makes Skyrim horses look like crap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what happened? Oh, that was easy. Oh man, I'm missing two. I'm missing two tripwires. All right, I'm gonna have to fight some more bad guys here. Hang on, because I need to do a couple of more finishers. Surprise! All right, here we go. Let me just do some finishers here. And then I'll get back all my equipment, because you know when you do a finisher, you'll actually get back your any of the gadgets like one of the gadgets that you used, right? So I used 4, so I just needed to do like 4 finishers. I think that's basically it, right? Oh, this last guy. All right. There we go. And see, I got all my gadgets back. Excellent. Okay, no more bad guys. I'm taking the day off. I'm taking the rest of the evening off. I gotta go to my location for the next mission. Come on, Spider-Man. Come on! Oh my goodness. No, don't go in the swamp now. Alright. And here we go. Did you know in Central Park, because you know, Manhattan used to be farmland back in the day, you know, before it became a big city. There used to be like farms and stuff in Manhattan, and you will find there are still like some stakes in the ground that represent like property markers and things like that. Did you know that? Probably not. Okay, is there somebody shooting at me? Because that's really annoying. All right, I'm gonna have to like, hang on, I gotta take care. Who is firing? Oh my god. Hang on, let me take care. This is like very loud and obnoxious. Alright. Did I ever tell you guys that these guys here look like the troopers in V, the TV show that was very popular in the 80s? I don't know if I ever told you guys that. There was an alien invasion TV show. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed V a lot. Alright. What am I missing here? You sound like a stereotypical British drunk Mozak. Oh, wow. Maybe that's why Mozak is up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, man, I missed a lot of stuff here. Oh, you guys are just so funny. So quick to result to violence. I know, that's me. Americans are the same. Well, I mean, you know, some of us are a bit wider than others, but I guess you could say that we all... Well, actually, that's not true. I was going to say that we all appreciate liberty and justice, but I know some people who don't like that because they're commies. All right. Did I speak too much? I don't want to get too into this because I don't want to get banned, because we all know how YouTube is and big tech. All right. I've said too much. I can't speak anymore or risk getting censored by big tech. All right. Okay, everybody. Well, this was great. So next week, what we'll do is we're actually very close to finishing the game. So I'm pretty sure next week will be the final episode for Spider-Man. I'm not planning on doing any of the DLCs. If I do one of the DLCs, I might just do one of the missions in the heist, because we all like Black Cat, and in the first mission, you get to have some dialogue with her, and I thought that was kind of a cool mission. So maybe I might just do the first mission in the heist. So that's probably the only thing. But otherwise, everything else is just kind of, I mean, they're fun. I mean, I was glad to play it. But I mean, I really, it's not the end of the world if I miss it. And plus, I'd rather do something else. Maybe I'll think of another game to play. Okay, so again, next week we're going to do Heart of the Matter, and we're right here outside the place. So I'm going to call it a day, and I want to thank all you guys. Mr. Goat says Big Brother's always watching, Tom. Yeah, they probably liked. I noticed I have a couple of likes on my stream, which is unbelievable. I never even thought anybody would like, other than you and Mozak, right, Mr. Goat? But which I am very appreciative of. Anyway, I'm very thankful that everybody joined here. I want to thank you, Mr. Goat. Thank you for joining first. Mozak, always a pleasure to have you on, good sir. Please, I hope you can get some rest before school starts. Your 0 period, that is. And Chris Supreme Pizza, I want to thank Chris Supreme Pizza for joining. Chris, go out there and film another FO4 video. Come on, we're all waiting. And we had our friend from Brazil, Mr. Victor. If he was who he says he was, I don't know. But you know what? Listen, we're all friends here. So I think that was it. I don't think anybody else joined. So Mr. Goat and Mozak, thank you for keeping the chat stream very lively. And Mr. Goat says, see you next week, Tom. And always, I like your streams. Thank you so much, Mr. Goat. I am bowing my head to you in thanks. And Mozak says, I hope you have nightmares, Mr. Goat. Oh, that's so nice. Mozak is always so pleasant, right? Because nightmares are exciting. Let's see. I guess that's it. All right, very good. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, and aliens, if anyone has ever joined that are my extraterrestrial friends, thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all next time. All right, take care, everybody. Let's see. I'm going to leave you with a picture of Spider-Man I'm looking at you. Spider-Man is looking at you. All right. All right, get out of here, everybody. I'll see you all next time.